Hello there.
Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be covering something slightly different than what I usually cover. Now, about a week ago, I put out a poll on my channel asking if people would want me to cover Marvel Rivals, and the people who did vote on that poll mostly voted yes, that they would want me to cover this game. And either way, I was kind of planning to cover it just because I am so in love with this game. I've been playing it like crazy. I'm only a bronze 1 in competitive. I'm really not that great at the game, but I'm still having a ton of fun. And because it's such a team-oriented game, even if you're not the best player, a lot of times if you are willing to work with the team or even play support, you can still do really well in the game. But in this video, we are covering some huge new leaks for Marvel Rivals. We have new characters, we have new skins, and we also have new abilities for the new characters that are coming to Marvel Rivals, as well as a timeline for some of the characters that are coming out in the next few months, including Blade, including Ultron, including Phoenix, including Emma Frost, and more characters such as Professor X. We're getting into it all in this video. If you guys enjoy my Marvel content, then check out my channel. I have a bunch more stuff just like this, and let's do it.
The Atomic Fair.
Okay, now getting straight into it, I want to start with some of the skins that we are going to be seeing in the game. Now, some of these skins we already know are coming, but we are actually getting some pretty good gameplay of the skins so we can see them in action. That includes the Dead Doctor Strange skin, which is from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and you can see some gameplay here going along with it, as well as the classic Thor skin from the comics, which we are going to be getting, I think at the end of the season or at the end of this next event here. There's some challenges that you have to complete to get that Thor skin. And then we have the Lunar New Year Spider-Man skin here, which I think looks pretty exciting. I think it's going to go along with the Lunar New Year Doctor Strange skin and the Squirrel Girl skin that we're also getting. And then we also seem to have some kind of Groot skin, which looks almost like he has some kind of scarf or torn up shirt wrapped around him, as well as various chains. So I don't know if that would be like a punk Groot skin or how that would be classified, but you can see some gameplay of that, as well as a new Scarlet Witch skin, which is just more reminiscent of her classic costume, of course, as usual. Now, what I like about these Scarlet Witch skins, this one as well as the other classic looking Scarlet Witch skin that just released in this Season 1 Battle Pass, is that while they keep in line with the classic costume, they also look better than the actual normal Scarlet Witch skin that we have, and I think they even look better than the Multiverse of Madness skins as well. And then we also get a look at the Punk Hulk skin, which we know is coming to the game, and we've already seen character models of, but we can see some gameplay here and see the monstrous Hulk that he turns into during his ult, where he has some spikes coming out of his back and stuff like that. Now, other stuff that's already been announced would be the Spider-Man 2 skin that is coming on January 30th, so that's straight out of the Spider-Man 1 and 2 video game. The Insomniac Spider-Man, we are getting that suit in the game, which I think is pretty awesome, and I think it's crazy that we are getting a Insomniac Spider-Man skin before we get like a classic comic book Spider-Man skin, but it is what it is. And we know that a Brave New World event is coming, which is going to have its own skin as well. I think a lot of people are theorizing that could be Red Hulk, but that wouldn't make sense because his human form would have to change as well and be Thaddeus Ross, so perhaps it is simply a classic Captain America costume or even an old school Captain America MCU costume. Who knows? But there's also a chance here, because we know that an Infinity War Captain America suit is coming. Maybe that is the suit that we're going to get in this Brave New World event, even though I would have to think the suit we're going to get is going to coincide with the movie. So perhaps even it's like Falcon Cap. Who even knows what this skin is actually going to be, but we do know we're getting an Infinity War Captain America skin for this game as well. So there's a lot going on there. And then we have some new updates about Blade. Now, what a lot of people were wondering is if Blade is going to end up getting his vampire form in the game. And we can confirm here that Blade is in fact getting his vampire form from the game. We have this picture here, which is like a VFX model of a VFX object, which is probably going to be some kind of attack during his ult. His ult is actually going to be his vampire form, and I think his passive is going to be the ability to see through walls and spot characters, and that would be useful against a character like the Punisher, who would end up, you know, using his turret on you and mounting it and things like that. Now here we have some character models, not only of Blade, but of Johnny Storm and of the Thing, and I think the Thing's design in particular is really awesome. I love the kind of jagged edges to the rocks, where it almost resembles a little bit of the Fantastic Four 2015 Thing design, just slightly, not too much, where he's like butt naked and shit like that. I think that design overall wasn't that great, but was better than the 2004 Fantastic Four movie, even though the 2004 Fantastic Four movie was probably better than the 2015 one. Now this is the big information that we have for this video, which is that we have 5 new characters leaked for the game. Now I'm catching on to a rhythm here with Marvel Rivals, what they seem to want to do with their character releases. I'm getting a vibe that what they want to do is sprinkle in some classic, you know, well-known characters that people really want in the game, and then intermingle them with like completely random unknown characters to kind of keep that string of characters releasing every couple months. And you can kind of see that here again with this character leaks that we have. So we have Professor X, who is going to be a support. That's great. We need more support characters. We really need more tanks as well. We have Jia Jing, who is going to be a support character. Paste Pot Pete, who is going to be a DPS. We have Colossus, who you can just guess is going to be a tank. And then we have Locus, who is going to be a support. Now, one of Colossus's abilities that we know is coming to the game is going to be his ability to throw Wolverine, similar to the Hulk. And I think it's almost inevitable that we're going to get like the evil Professor X skin, as well as a bunch of classic skins, and the Age of Apocalypse, you know, Colossus skin. That's another skin that I'd really like to see. But this is great news because it is showing that they are in fact putting more focus on X-Men characters. We also know that Cyclops is coming to the game, and we can just already assume that he is going to be a DPS character. So comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think about all of these latest Marvel Rival leaks, if you're excited for them, if you're looking forward to all of the various skins coming to the game, as well as the new characters, and finding out new information, which is that we're going to be getting new characters every 1.5 months. So just about every 6 weeks, we are going to be getting new characters. I think that is a good way for NetEase to keep people coming back to this game. So comment down below, let me know what you think about all this stuff. And for this video, that's all I got, guys. So until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.